Coming to you live from the crossroads of America, you're watching this special edition of Duality Dialogue, the show that pieces together the stories of the past with the people of the present. Today we meet with Vladek, Spiegelman, and Elie Wiesel, two survivors of World War II, who are going to be talking about their experiences and their impact on the modern day.
Hello, Mr. Vladek. It is good to meet you. I've read your son's book. Very impressive he is.
Well, we can't all be like Artie, though I have read your book. It's very well written.
Thank you, friend. All who have experienced it are friends, and I would still like to meet your son.
I'm lucky then, because now I get to meet you.
Alright, now that you are acquainted, let's begin. Both of your stories have been shared with the world. What are your experiences with how your life has impacted others?
Well, I always try to be humble, but my experiences with the Nobel Peace Prize are a significant amount about impact. As I said in my acceptance speech, I am just as much a messenger for the dead. I can't fully understand all the experiences. For example, your experiences differ from mine significantly.
That's true, but your way with words puts you in a position that you can represent the noble people we knew with little context better than they could with an understanding of their entire lives. You have the courage to write and speak. You deserve the prize.
That's a great example of your impact on the world, Mr. Wiesel. I'm sure many people think on the same line as Mr. Spiegelman.
Thank you. It is true that on multiple occasions I have talked to people who have said that my book has helped them understand and cope with a very difficult time in their lives that was uncopable before. I'm talking, of course, about fellow survivors.
Yes, I too have experienced this. People learn my story and they come to me to say how badly they feel for me. We both have, I think, influenced greatly the people's perspective on that time. They can never fully understand, but they can come close enough to feel sympathy through our experiences.
That is very true. Your books have surely influenced my understanding on what happened better than I ever could. Even though I've never experienced it, I think the whole world feels for you. Could you tell us more about your experiences?
What we have seen cannot be unseen. This will stain the history of man for eternity to come. But after what has happened, I have found that we must progress. Every day I think, what can we do to improve the world?
Yes, I agree. Grudges don't help heal, but acceptance that there is nothing we can do to change that past, but only what we can do is protect the future.
I watched myself and others lose faith in their God. I watched a son kill his father over the crust of bread. After just one day there, I watched my father get beaten without reacting. It feels as though you lose your humanity at the concentration camp gates.
And I agree. The other terrible thing is that when things got so bad, our dreams warped. We used to dream about our aspirations, but then we dreamed only of extra food. What a desperate world we were in, where all we could aspire for was more food.
Yes, that happened to me too. It was such a dark time. This is why we can't forget. This is why I devote my life to spreading the terrible knowledge. I feel I have the responsibility to do so. When we first got to Auschwitz, a man said to us a thing that was the first humane thing we had heard in a long time.
What did he say?
He said to us, "Here's a prayer, or rather a piece of advice. Let there be camaraderie among you. We are all brothers and share the same fate. The same smoke hovers over all our heads. Help each other. That is the only way to survive."
My family tried to stick together as much as possible. You can't learn when you are alone, whether it be literally or figuratively. We can't shield ourselves from the world, and therefore shield the world from the truth. We must learn from our mistakes.
Very true, friend. As you may know, I spoke about the Holocaust Museum in 1933. This is a great example of progress in the modern day.
Yes, I have been in the museum. It makes me remember those times like nothing else that wasn't deeply personal has. I believe it will greatly spread the message.
I believe it was Clinton that said regarding the Holocaust Museum that we open the Holocaust Museum to ensure that the Holocaust will remain ever a sharp thorn in every national memory. We must live forever with this knowledge. Even as our fragmentary awareness of crimes grew into disputable facts, far too little was done. Before the war even started, doors to liberty were shut, and even after the United States and Allied attackers, Germany, rail lines to camps within miles of military significant targets were left undisturbed.
We're making great progress then. We can never forget what happened. The best others can do is try to understand.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Spiegelman and Mr. Wiesel, but our time is now up.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you as well.
Good night, everybody.
Hi everybody, thanks for watching. I made this video for my English class, so one of the requirements is to talk about the creative process, so I'm just going to talk about that real quick. If you're not interested, you don't have to watch it. Alright, I started by reading and taking notes on the two books, Night by Elie Wiesel and Mouse by Art Spiegelman. I moved on to choosing to make a documentary film, which is what you just watched. After this, I began writing the script by getting an understanding of how these people would act together in this setting. Next, I finalized the script, incorporated elements from my notes. I tested the length of the video with an AI reading tool to make sure it met the requirements, and then I began filming. To begin filming, I set up a green screen and 2 chairs in front of it so that I could cut out the background. I enlisted help of my friend Soren as a co-star, but just to be clear, he is just an actor. He's doing his own project separate from my project. And then after that, I finished recording and I began editing. Finally, I uploaded the video here. Thanks again for watching.